Okay, folks, this is the how to graduate to 3D video. Okay. Let's do a pre to this. I don't know why all these words escape me. It's so fucking weird. Like, they're all in there, but I can't pull them out because I think in visuals. I don't think in words. So trying to fit a word to a visual is not as easy. But anyway, and I'm all discovering this now that I'm on tape, and I have to talk to you guys, and I don't want to edit. I don't want to do any of that crap. I just want to say straightforward, this is it, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so what is the first principle to graduate to 3D? So, people have always sought enlightenment. That's, you hear that in, if you're a seeker, people are seeking enlightenment, and that's what you're seeking, okay? You're seeking truth, you're seeking oneness, you're seeking enlightenment. But what you're really seeking is to graduate to 3D. It just comes in a lot of weird different terms, okay? And all it is like, because what happens is once someone becomes I am, then they become aware, they become enlightened or whatever, and then they leave, okay? You don't see them again. And all those people in school still have to deal with three-dimensional people, so the people who know don't return, okay? So, and if they do, they forget, and they're in the same boat as you. They're just a little faster learners. So in order to find the graduation, the doorway into the next worlds, which is enlightenment, which is self-realization, which is I am, you have to seek. You have to seek. Seeking you shall find. It's fucking one of the basic principles in the universe. You seek, you will find. However, the only way to go for graduation is you have to seek higher knowledge, what I would call God, but that's not really the term. When you start seeking, you realize you're not looking for God, you're looking for the divine that is you, that is God. Okay, so you're looking for yourself. So seeking you shall find. So the key is to seek higher knowledge. That means the truth of the illusion, why you're here, what's going on, okay? And there's stages. So there's the physical stage, there's the spiritual stage, the ethereal stage, there's stages of truth, okay? So it's easy to go and see that the government is conspiring to defeat you as a soul being, okay? That's easy. I mean, if you don't even get that, you're not even in fucking second grade yet, okay? So the physical world, everybody who is in power is out to get you. I'd say maybe 1% still gives a shit, but that's it, okay? So that's one layer, okay? Then you go to the next layer, okay? So the banks run the fucking government, okay? Government runs the healthcare, and then you think, well, who runs the banks? They're rich. Okay, well, then you get to another point, and that's like the families that are descended from somewhere. Then you go to the next level, which you're fucking finding reptiles, and then you're like, no, that ain't real. I can't believe that shit, okay? But that is very real, okay? Reptiles are part of this world. They always been part of this world. Just because you are living on the wrong side of the veil of truth doesn't mean they don't exist, okay? Then you move into other beings higher than that. So this conspiracy to destroy the human soul experiment is big and wide, okay? It was probably granted because God could probably snuff them. I mean, it's 144th dimension. You could sneeze and everything disappears, okay? That's how big this shit is, okay? But God loves it. He wants this thing to prevail. So what he wants us to do is beat these beings. We have to beat these beings, okay? So there's levels of beating. You see Gorka and Bannon, they're going after the fucking evil government. And the government is evil. Don't kid yourself, okay? And then you have the next layer. And then in the end, you got me, who is I am. So, and any other I am beings out there are also, that's the highest level, okay? I'm not saying I'm the highest. I'm just going to graduate, okay? It's just what it is. It's not trying to blow smoke up my own ass because I graduated. It's just I graduated. It's no big fucking deal. Anyway, so you have to seek higher truth, okay? And you have to see the divine within yourself, because they are the same thing. If you want truth, it exists within that divine being within your own being, okay? So you have that, okay? So that's the first step, okay? Then you have to love yourself, just like you, and you love everybody like yourself, okay? This is very hard, folks, because the entire globalist network of fucking all the corporations, everything they own is there to make you feel like you're a piece of shit and not good enough, okay? And you are way good enough. God created you. You have a divine spark in there. That's what's good enough. You start having give and take with the divine spark, you will love the shit out of yourself. You gotta love yourself, okay? So that's two. You gotta seek truth and the divine within, that's one. Then you have to love yourself. And these are not easy, you know? And you have to do it. You have to love the being that you are. God created your being, okay? So now we're gonna go switch real quick to horoscopes, okay? Horoscope is just a mathematical formula for the universe that we live in, okay? So, all planets, all things have a cyclical cycle of perfection. So when you come into this world, you're coming through a doorway and everything is lined up perfectly. Everything in the universe affects that being because we are everything in the universe. So your horoscope, your birthday, your time, everything means a fucking shitload to who you are, the habits you have, the personality you have. Your soul being is one thing, but the coat you're wearing has its own thing, own personality, own energy. You come into that being, this being comes into the world, and it is a mathematical formula. You came into this being at that precise time to perfect the being that you are, because that's what you need. So love and the horoscope are very important. Through reincarnation, we have been all kinds of signs so we can perfect and love ourselves in where we are is the 13th, but everything else is the 12th, loving ourselves, okay? So it's loving ourselves, finding truth, okay? The next one is, probably one of the most important. Did you see that? I wrote a book, and it's right there. And, I got a lot going on, but I'm going to try to keep this as organized as possible. So, the key is that in this illusion, God gave us 5 senses, and they create an aspect of ourselves to manipulate this physical world, okay? So you got smell, you got sight, touch, there's 5 of them. Then you have the 6th sense, okay? And that's intuition, okay? The 6th sense, this is only the iceberg, folks. So what you see here is not real. This is really the dream, okay? So the reality of your existence is on another plane, okay? That's where the decisions are real and made, and your intuition is your sense that connects you to all things that are working in the flow of time and space, okay? So God is flow, or all that is flow, and you tap into flow with your intuition, and as long as you're tapping into the flow, the perfect flow of creation, you will always make a right choice for you and the being that you chose to be, okay? So you have to follow your intuition. That is key to this experience here, okay? And you're like, well, what is my intuition? Well, you have to have give and take, okay? If you don't have give and take with that intuition, you will never learn what that intuition's all about, okay? So you need to have relationship. Just like you need to have relationship with the divine spark, you need to have relationship with your intuition, okay? The next is synchronicities. This is a very bizarre kind of thing. It's coincidences. It's the stuff that happens in the universe that tells you about your life, okay? And what direction you need to go. So look at your life as a map, okay?